All right, let's deep dive and dissect. Let's get through some of these lower energies, if any. Okay, let's just work through the energies. The quicker we see and observe these lower energies, the quicker they can clear out. The quicker we can get into the next phase. It's like unlocking doors. So here's the first deep dive into your psyche. So you're in completion. What's next? So if you're in completion, that means any thought that you have that is on the other side of that is either a tool or a cycle, a pattern. Because I'm here right now in the moment, since I know, so I'm done. I finished that class. I finished that class. So now, what's next? I'm going to get focused on that. Like do complete 360. Okay. Expansion. What is expansion? Expansion is the evolving of the mind, right? Because we already know that the universe is infinite. And so, like when a scientist says, the universe is expanding. Well, the universe is infinite, so the universe is already expanded. What's expanding is your brain and what you are now ready to see. That's what expansion is. So you're ready to see what the next thing is. Okay. Growth, expansion, of course, growth. Evolving, that's growth, evolving. Okay. Trickery. Okay, so you're in expansion, you're growing. Now you have to discern because it's like now you're in a new class, and in that new class, you're learning new lessons, only you're ready for it, you're more conscious about it, you're familiar. And I would also say this first part of expansion is kind of weeding out the past residents. So you are sort of going through it here. Expansion's not a simple thing because it's like implementing new tasks, implementing a new idea, learning to do new things. So that can be very daunting or exhausting. So, but in there, right, sometimes we want to give up. We just want to go back to the last class where we already knew what we were doing. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep going. Because this is the point at which you start getting tested. Do you really want it? Do you? Okay, so here, do you really want it? Okay, so I would say either you're just beginning this or you're here. You're feeling these feelings. And now I know that I'm feeling insecure, so okay, that doesn't mean that I go and I run. I just stay in it. I'm just gonna stay in it. I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna step back for a minute. I'm just gonna sort of let it set for just a second. Okay. And then perception, right? So now we're re-angling. We're shifting our mind state from negative polar, the last class, negative not in the case of it being negative, but the past. So now if you notice her, if she's looking that way. She's looking at it. So she's reviewing it, observing what she just did. She's seeing how far she's come to release these insecurities. She's going, what have I accomplished so far? She's seeing how strong she is. She's seeing the courage that it took to get to where she's at. Right? So she's reperceiving it, okay? After she does that, creation, because now she knows what she doesn't want, so she can now begin to create what she does want. She, he, again, no gender roles here. Okay, so completion, expansion, growth, insecurity, perception. So look, so now we kind of know, we're centered now. Kind of know what's going on. We're gonna go, oh, so creation comes in. That creates despondence. Like, can I handle this? Can I handle this? And now she knows what she needs to do. Now he knows what he needs to do. Now he's clearing out the clutter, right? Like, what do I need to get rid of? What do I need to prepare for? Where did I not? Where, pulling in all the loose ends, pulling all your power back. Now you're reevaluating, doing all the things. Renewal. Right? Chaos has to turn into order inevitably. Chaos and order are one. So in the despondence, you are able to move into this renewal. Isn't that awesome? Like, this is a huge achievement to be able to getting past this point of insecurity. That isn't an easy task. Like, when you want to go back to your comfort zone, that isn't easy, ever. It's never easy. And you did it. You were like, well, let me do it. So you did the review. You moved into creation, right? Creation itself is pretty daunting, right? Now what do I want? Now that I finished that, now where I want to go, right? Renewal. So you're taking another step back here, kind of renewing yourself, seeing what's going on. And then that's when the miracle comes in. Wow. What a great reading. I might just go ahead and stop at miracle. I mean, can't get any better than that. But look at that. I mean, we could easily go, I was like, we could easily go, and I was thinking we could easily go backwards just to see what would happen. Facade came out. Right? Why do we want to go back to we don't want to go back in there. We don't go back that way. We want to soar like an eagle. Up and up and up and up. Okay, so this card's just going to represent your archetype at the moment. Guide. The illuminated path. This is pretty fantastic. This is a pretty fantastic reading. This is a pretty profound reading, impactful reading. You're moving mountains. The illuminated path. You are carving the path. You are illuminating the path. You are the one. You are the one amongst many that are taking that initiative action. You're showing up. You're the embodiment of what it is that you desire to become. Self-proclamation, knowing the value in what you're doing. Life force communication. That's really awesome. So, let's go ahead. Dynamic energy. So I was asking what energy, and it says dynamic. So this energy is very magnetic. It's very powerful. It's really pulling in your desires and your manifestations. Be well rested. Take very good care of yourself. Make sure you're eating right. This is ascension. You are ascending. So take good care of yourself. Rest when you need to rest. That's okay. I love you guys.